You're listening to the Mobcast Network.
Welcome to the Cult Movie Cantina.
Hey!
Woo!
Hello.
This
Hi.
is the podcast that looks at some of your favorite cult films, introduces an alcoholic beverage,
That would be me.
shows us someone who's not seen them,
So,
and then we talk about it.
yeah, we do. With our mouth.
With our
That's
mouth.
what we did last week, and that's what we're going to do next week. This week we do something different. Hi, I'm Scotty, your Native American pop culture spirit guide, and I'm joined by, as always,
Your Lady of Libation, Stephanie.
Justina, your jellicle jester.
she who knows no movies,
But I'm also an admiral.
at your service.
Thank you.
And then we got in the back producer Caleb.
Hey,
What's up?
how's it going?
Yeah, it's going pretty good. How's it going with you?
All right. Been a busy week.
Yes, it has.
I'm having a pleasant day.
Tis the season.
Tis the season. Yes, we're now in the holiday season, so it's great.
Bummer,
Hey, and
just now.
Hey, and if you like us and you want to know what to get us for the holiday season, what you can do is go to your favorite podcast app and you can rate and subscribe to us and like us.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you exactly what I want for
Apple
Christmas.
is something Apple Podcasts you can rate. Seriously, it helps us out. You can join us on Facebook at facebook.com/Cult Movie Cantina. Or if you're watching this on YouTube or want to watch this on YouTube, go to Mopcast, youtube.com/Mopcast Network and like and subscribe us there.
He
Comment.
never brings this up, but I would love a pen pal. So write me a letter.
If you're in prison.
That's the thing.
You can write letters and not be in prison.
All joking aside, I want to hear from you guys. Like you can find our my Instagram. You can
I'm not
follow
on
me on
Instagram.
Twitter. You can
I
find
am.
us.
I don't check
Write
it.
to us. So you. I'm sorry. Write to us and we'll write back. We will talk to you. I swear to God.
My letter could be on a scroll, please, and it could be delivered by a horseman or horsewoman.
Oh, wait.
I don't need any of that.
What if it's delivered via owl?
Even better. Even better.
There you go.
And you can get one of those wax seals. Done. Boom. And I will write you back as such. I'll have to get a pigeon because I don't have an owl. But it'll make it to you by bird, via bird.
Okay, so you can just
Wait.
hit me up on social media because I don't need all that.
Twitter, because that's also a
Are
bird.
you training pigeons?
I'm about to be. If
What?
I get some pen pals.
Yeah, that's too much work
crazy.
for me.
Y'all need to start living in the present, okay?
I don't want to deal with pigeon poop.
No, you just have them like at the top of
No.
a water tower
Wait,
or on top of
no,
a
no.
building in the city you
Every
don't have to deal with.
movie
Wait.
I've ever seen with any kind of bird delivering any messages, all you see is like all the window seals and all the cages and everything just covered in poop.
That's why you don't keep them
Yeah.
at your residence. That's
Also-
what I'm saying. Is there an upstairs or a roof-like structure we can get on at this building? Anybody know? Where's
John
Shady?
Wick, the dude with the pigeons. There's poop. In the Game of Thrones,
Stephanie,
any
everybody
place there's
poops.
pigeons, there's
Yeah.
poop.
Hey, Arnold, Pigeon Man.
Right. In the owlry in
Okay, wait,
Hogwarts,
wait,
there is
wait,
There's
poop.
wait.
poop. Yep.
Wait. You have no idea what that is.
What?
Hey, Arnold.
I do. My kids used to watch Hey Arnold. Thank you very much.
Okay, sorry.
I have two sons who used to watch that crap.
I thought that was bad past their time. Sorry, my
No,
bad.
it was not.
You just brushed that off like Justina does when it's like a movie topic. Oh yeah, I know.
I don't
that
have to do very much with that because they just start talking. and I'm like,
my sons are 26 and 31.
I got you. My bad.
Thank you
Okay.
very
My-
much.
I apologize. You just the way you brushed that off really fast.
Yes, Hey Arnold, yes.
Kind of made me skeptical. That's all I have to say.
shape is his face.
Are you kidding me? It's like
It's like
weird.
It's like
It's
stupid.
like
There's a,
weird.
there's a
It's
literal
adorable.
shape to the point that there is a nickname for that shape for him.
Oh, what's the nickname?
Football head.
Oh yeah, it is
it's
football.
It's very
head.
football. It's like
very. It's like
I knew it was a football,
It's
but I was
like
like,
this.
is it a naughty name?
His head.
No.
A different type of name?
No,
No, his head.
he's
is
just
like
nicknamed.
this.
He's nicknamed Football Head by the bully.
No, I know it looks like a football, but when you said it's a nickname,
He's
that's
got
just
It's a nickname in the show.
And he's got the blonde hair, and he's got the thing.
Yeah.
She knows. She knows.
Yeah.
what's up.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. She's got it.
She's
She
good.
got
She's
it.
good.
She got it.
She's
She's
God.
proved. Sorry to gatekeep
Proved
Hey
knowledge.
Arnold. It's just the way
Gatekeeping Hey Arnold.
just the way
You
you
want to
put.
ask me about Ed and Eddie too?
No,
Oh,
that I
gosh.
could.
No,
Some
no.
other
I can
stuff?
see that one.
Or whatever.
Ed and Eddie seems more of your kids.
Yeah.
Hey Arnold.
That's
Knowing your
fair.
children.
Hey Arnold is much more my kids.
Right.
It's like a whole bunch of people hanging out at school.
Or
Mackenzie's like, I like school.
or
knows. Little teacher's pet.
or the Grim Adventures of
Billy and Mandy.
is more like your kids.
See,
I don't know that one.
That's the one I don't know.
Oh, that's a good.
That's a good one.
Caleb, did you grow up with that?
Yeah,
Youngin?
yeah. I
Young
grew up
Padawan?
with Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Ed, Ed and Eddie,
The Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly
too.
Odd
I love
Parents.
Oh, see, I know
Fairly
the
Odd
other
Parents.
ones. That first one I still don't know.
the good seasons of Fairly
See, I
Odd
know that.
Parents.
Are there bad seasons? I didn't watch. I hadn't watched a lot
He knows
of.
them well enough. He knows
And
the
Dexter's
seasons.
Laboratory
once-
was a staple.
Dexter's
Lab.
was a staple, man.
The original seasons of Samurai Jack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love Samurai Jack.
The first one I still haven't heard of.
Powerpuff Girls.
How did we miss that? Okay, Powerpuff Girls are obviously a
My
classic.
girls
okay?
like the Powerpuff Girls
Okay.
because I have 2 girls.
So-
So there's that.
Okay, Caleb, don't let us forget Powerpuff Girls. But I have to go back. I have to
Yeah.
go
No,
back
no,
to
yeah.
the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy is a show about 2 kids, Billy and Mandy,
Did not see that coming.
who win death in a limbo competition because they went to go rescue Billy's hamster who died, and they wanted to bring it back, so they have to limbo death like that under
Yeah,
the
like a limbo,
Like a
Yeah.
limbo
yeah,
contest.
right,
Legit.
and then they do that, and then they win, and Death has to be their best friend, and he hates them.
Oh my God, that's
And it's-
I think I have seen
And
some
it's-
images
Yeah.
of that.
Has to.
It's like Death with 2 little kids, right?
Right.
Yep.
So I've seen that.
Right, that's grim.
But I had
Yeah.
no
And-
idea
and
what's going on.
He hates them.
Oh, that's hilarious.
and
Why would you limbo as a grown Grim Reaper
It
with
is-
small children?
it is-
They're obviously going to beat
it is
you.
a funny ass.
Yeah.
I haven't seen every episode, but it's a funny ass and like Mandy never smiles.
No.
Except the one episode when she does and undoes the universe
Oh God,
because she's just this bitter little girl.
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
And Billy's a moron, and Grim hates them, and it's great.
Billy has a spider for his son.
Right, he is just a more. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls. Did you know they tried to do a live action Powerpuff Girls
I heard about that.
recently?
recent,
Yeah,
right?
CW.
For CW.
I heard that.
They were grown up, and they shot a pilot, and
I'm sure it was terrible.
it's
The script got leaked and the entire internet just ripped on it. But of course they had to do so in a way without going into details because then CW could cease and desist on those
Right.
videos.
Right.
yeah,
Jeez Louise.
it was more adult than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, like I think one of them had a drug problem.
Oh, my God.
And
One's like a stripper, and just,
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Listen,
It's
after you
CW,
do a
it's
lot of
CW.
crime fighting.
Yeah, yeah.
You've pretty much become.
right. They're like burnout crime fighters,
They're
and
just
Yeah.
like, I need
That's
another hit.
hilarious.
it's like someone thought this was a great idea for a show, and like,
Yeah.
I need a dark version of the Powerpuff Girls. This is like, no, we don't.
I mean,
Interesting.
it's still got to be better than the animated reboot that they tried.
Yeah.
I just wonder how they would do Mojo Jojo and
Mojo
the live
Jojo.
action.
My problem with the live action was that they have fingers.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
They have no fingers. They have just
Yeah,
nubs.
Just yeah,
They have
nubs.
nubs.
They're going so fast when they fly. You
Yep.
just- They don't need fingers, Scotty.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. And I think
You can
another
make your
thing.
nubs become fingers.
Another thing they had was like the professor was in an affair, and like the live
He's
action thing was
lonely.
such a
He's
mess.
got these
God.
3 girls that are more powerful than he is. He's got to do something with his life. Okay, he's got to do something to feel like
Hook
he's
up with the
important.
mayor, right?
That's crazy.
Boy, the mayor's secretary.
Yeah,
one-
the
The one you
secretary.
never see your face,
Right.
but you always see your
Who,
breasts.
yeah,
that's all you need, right? For him, right?
Breasts and ass.
right. It's like just this is
TNA.
TNA.
who's actually like in the original
Yeah.
show a lot smarter than like most people. Like
Right.
she's really smart, and then everybody ignores that.
Yeah.
All the
well, you have Mojo Jojo, and then you have him.
yep.
Yeah.
The very flaming
Like-
devil.
Yeah, a lot of the villains are very iconic.
Right. I liked Powerpuff Girls. That was
That was a fun one.
Yeah. Well, I
think
mean,
it was in high
Gindi.
school
I
they
think
had.
I think Gindi just knew how to make cartoons because most of those were Gindi. Like,
Yeah.
he had Dexter's Lab, he had Powerpuff Girls, he
See, I
had
love
Samurai
Dexter's
Jack,
Lab. You had to have
Boy.
been older than high school because
No.
I had kids.
and then he also did
Hi.
the 2D Clone Wars.
My daughters liked it, and I
Hold on.
didn't have them
I-
till 2005.
Let's see. Let's find out when
2004,
Dexter's
2005.
Dexter's Laboratory.
2004.
We're getting closer to having the audience figure out how old I am, though, because I'm dating myself with shows.
There you go. Oh, I'm totally dating myself, but I look amazing for my age. So there's that.
All right. So, if you guess when Dexter's Laboratory came out. Give me a date. Give me a year.
A year 97.
97.
I'm gonna say 89.
89.
93.
I would have said 93. I would have. It is 95.
Okay.
Close.
So it's older. It's younger than I thought it was.
Yeah.
But not by much.
Yeah,
so.
I was
So
sick.
it
Yeah.
was when Jack was born.
So
when
I-
that came out. So Parrish would have been 5.
Yeah, and I was still in high school when it came out because it was
Okay.
it came out in February and I graduated in May. Of that year.
Okay. So,
So
my oldest son was 5
yay!
because he was born in 90.
Did you watch cartoons? I don't know your weird Amish life you had.
So those cartoons, I remember from the kids watching them from when I babysat all the time.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
But I didn't grow up watching those.
I know,
grew up-
like when
but like
when you were a wee.
your cartoons, what did you watch?
No. I mean, not really, because there's a lot of those that I know of them. Like, I'm going to start listing stuff off, and it's going to get real embarrassing.
Oh, this will be fun.
Oh my, Animaniacs.
Okay.
I
yeah.
remember them.
Yeah, I watched Animaniacs.
but I didn't watch it. Like,
How
I
about
don't have
Tiny
any show
Toons?
that I just watched. Like, I remember that,
Mhm.
but I didn't just like I saw like pieces of it.
I love Tiny
But I never
Toons. Yeah.
watched it. Like, I didn't have it's Saturday.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember in my childhood being excited to watch was when I turned 12. I got a TV, like one of those little TVs with a built-in VCR, right?
Mhm.
And I got
You were balling.
Grease was my VHS player, excuse me.
There's your tape.
Yes, Grease
Mhm.
was one I got, and a Babysitter's Club, and PJ Sparkles was like the thing that I watched when I was little, or Fern Gully. Fern
Mhm.
Gully?
Fern Gully.
Gully.
Fern Gully.
So those were the ones that I had. At that age, about 12 to 13, I discovered that Shop Till You Drop and those shows came on at like 4-ish in the afternoon up in Washington. So that was about the time that my parents were cooking dinner and everything was chaotic. And I would go to my room and I had like those shows that I
I've never
watched.
even heard of Shop Till You Drop.
There's Shop Till You Drop.
It was
There-
on Lifetime Network.
yeah, it was something that came on cable or not cable.
Yeah.
The thing you just
Yeah.
that we didn't have to pay for it, so it was
Mhm.
just plugged into the
Oh.
TV.
Oh, so
So it was
it was over the antenna.
Right.
antenna. Yeah.
That's the only reason I could watch it because we didn't have extra stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would go down there and I would put it on like for that slot of time, and it was those shows. The one where it's like, oh no, go get all the expensive things that you can see in the grocery store. And in my brain, I was like,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Supermarket Sweep.
yep, that one.
Yeah.
Shop Till You Drop was on there too. There's that one. There was something else though. It was that whole string of shows that I watched
Yeah.
for like
So
an
game
hour.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. I was still
Okay.
in my preteens, teens before
Oh,
I
watch
remember.
your
Yeah.
game show.
So that makes me think of one of my friends. He didn't have cable or anything either, and he said most of his cartoons came from PBS. So like Arthur and
That's fair.
stuff
Yeah.
like that, and so like
I
he
remember
watched
those.
Zaboomafu. All that.
I just don't remember. I don't have memories of me just watching TV ever
Yeah.
in my life. So I have like moments of I watched this one time, and that was
Mhm.
yeah.
I was a latchkey kid. I just watched a lot. I could just consume television.
My parents were mean though.
I mean, I did the very, very typical Saturday morning cartoons, and then when I came home from school, I was never inside. I mean, I was one of those like I was outside until I was
We were
made
too.
to come inside.
Mhm.
And then the evenings, of course, I watched whatever my parents watched. That was it until we got cable. And I remember when we got cable, and I was like, one of the tween. I was a tween, when we got
Yeah.
cable, and at that time, I remember we had MTV was like new, like it
Yeah.
first came out, and that's all I watched was music videos. Like that was it, like MTV.
See, that
That's all I
was
wanted
about
to
my
watch.
age when I was getting older. A
Yeah.
lot of people I knew watched that. There are so many music videos that I watched today that I had never seen before.
Yep.
It's the
Yeah.
same thing as
Doesn't-
everything
yeah,
else.
doesn't
I was
surprise
like,
me.
because those were all my boyfriends and all the girls I wanted to be. Like I wanted to look like all the girls on the videos, and I wanted to have boyfriends that looked like all the guys in the videos, and yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was the weirdest thing the first time I went to a friend's house and it was on. It was like, this is music. She's like, yeah, I was like, but why is there TV with it? Like it was one of those like what it like I couldn't
Yeah.
understand what
Oh,
was
it was
happening.
great.
I remember that moment where I realized that they actually made dances that were on TV that you listen to while, like, you're listening to the radio through the TV. It was
Right.
the weirdest thing for me.
And then they actually had a couple of good shows, like when they would play like old reruns of the Monkees on MTV, which was great, and then the Young Ones, which was one of my favorite shows ever.
And then they
So-
had like, for my age, Daria and
Oh yeah, I remember Daria. Daria was great.
around my generation, we started. That's when Saturday morning cartoons started to die. Like
Yeah.
it was still around.
You guys killed
But
Saturday morning.
I didn't
cartoons.
kill
Well
it.
done.
I wanted
No,
it.
I'm just joking.
You
I'm
little
joking.
bambino.
But then they started adding not just Saturday
Technically,
morning.
our generation kills.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because our cartoons were literally 30-minute.
they were turning
Ads.
into sitcoms.
No, they were 30-minute commercials
Ads.
for toys.
oh, they
yeah.
were.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
And so Congress
Yeah.
was like, "Can y'all do something like educational in this?" And
Yeah.
networks were like, "Sure." And then
Let's teach them too. I don't know.
and then
And
they,
that's when
they
you got
waited another 5 or 6 years before they were kind of forced in the 90s to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah,
And
and
so,
it
yeah.
was like it was all marketing.
Yeah.
but it was great.
I mean, it still is. A lot of shows even today get canceled because toys didn't sell well.
Well,
I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah, they around my time they also added Sunday morning cartoons, so you would watch Saturday, and then ABC would do Sunday as well.
They're like, they're not going to church anymore. Put on some cartoons.
Yeah.
well, when I was a kid, locally, we locally we have a couple of UHF stations. You know, at the time it was our Channel 15, and then it was our Channel 44. They're both owned by the same people. And on Sundays, Channel 44 would run like a cartoon block in the morning, and it was Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, RoboCop, Odysseus 31, Jason the Wheel Warriors, all that weird stuff.
Yeah.
And that's how I saw all that stuff.
So Scotty, and I'm specifically talking to you
Yes.
because we're the same age at this point. Well, because this is something I don't think they had when you guys
We'll
were growing
see.
up.
We'll see, yeah.
Maybe. But on Sunday evenings, they would have this Mutual of Omaha sponsored Disney movie every Sunday evening.
Yeah,
Did they have it?
they had that. Yeah, it was
I like
the
that he's younger than
magical,
me, and I'm
like the Wonderful World of Disney.
Yeah. So the Mutual of Omaha Wild Kingdom Disney movie.
No, those are two separate things.
Yeah,
I thought
oh
it
yeah,
was
you're right.
the same
Yeah,
thing. This is
you're
what
right. You're
I'm
right.
saying.
Yeah, okay. Mutual Home Wild Kingdom was its own show. It was narrated by Lauren Green from
Yeah.
Bonanza.
Okay.
That was its
that
own.
was a different show.
That was a
together?
show, and then
Okay.
then they
And
also
then they would have a Disney movie.
Then they would have the Wonderful World of Disney.
That's it.
And then they would show Disney films, and they would,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they relaunched it in the 80s because it was real big in the 60s and
70s.
in the
Big in the
70s.
70s.
Then it kind of got canceled, and then it came back in the mid 80s,
And
and
then
they
it-
started showing old movies. That's how a lot of Disney
Yeah.
movies I saw because I had to.
It had to run till at least the 90s because I saw
it
some
ran
of it.
for a long time. What
used to be a big thing. I used to love it.
what I think what killed it really was the Disney Channel,
Yeah.
but because cable became more
and now they'll never do that type of thing again because streaming.
right streaming. They're
Right,
good. They're
well,
gonna.
yeah.
I think by
Everything's
the end of the year, before 2023.
They've already said they're shutting Disney
the
Channel.
Disney channels and all that stuff's going away anyway because everything's going. They're going to push everyone to Disney Plus.
Yep.
But that's how I got to see Disney. I as a child, I only saw Disney movies when we showed them at school. When the teacher didn't feel well, there's a substitute, and that cart came
Yep.
in
Yep.
with the like
Yeah.
woohoo, it's movie time. So I watched most of my Disney movies that way, or I watched them on the Wonderful World of Disney.
Yeah, I did too.
We own them because my dad joined that penny club
right.
and then quit it and then joined it again.
All right, so we did that stuff too.
Nice.
Yeah, he did it so
And-
many
and
times.
we were big
in
renters.
different names.
And I think I've mentioned this on the show before, but I'm crazy, and
Oh,
I've
yeah?
always been crazy.
I didn't know that I had to
And
go.
here's one of the weird, crazy things for me as a child. As a small child, I refused to rent anything that was in the kids section.
Well, you were a big kid. You
I
weren't
was.
no baby.
I was exactly.
I
I
get
was.
you.
I
got
was
you.
like. I'm going to watch stuff in this section. I'm not watching anything.
I'm
so
going to horror.
right. I watched a
Yeah.
lot of horror, a lot of sci-fi. Like wait.
I don't.
70s of it, like,
Oh
who
no!
wouldn't?
I was like,
Yeah.
I don't remember ever getting to choose. Like,
Oh, all right.
so I'm like, no, I'm sitting here. Like we would rent stuff all the time, but until I don't remember. I mean, the movies are just picked for me, but my mother, of course, let me watch horror movies and sci-fi movies, so it wasn't a big deal. Yeah, it's like it wasn't until I was probably a teenager when I started.
Oh, you
like,
got to
picking
choose at
movies.
any point?
I mean,
yeah, I got
Yeah, I got
That
to.
joke.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're like, I picked all the time. I didn't pick till I was older. It's like I never got to pick.
Oh.
By the time I was old enough to do it, it was closed.
Yeah,
right.
I got to choose.
Shut up, Caleb.
but wait,
I remember the first kids movie I rented, and I was ashamed of myself for doing it.
What was it, Scotty? I know you know.
Yeah,
I do, of course I know. I remember renting
what was it?
Oh, I want to guess.
Do it.
I want to guess.
Okay.
What year was it, Scotty?
The movie released in '87.
Okay.
But I rented it in '88 because that's when it came out on video.
Cinderella.
No. I will tell you this: it is not a Disney film.
Okay.
It is a cartoon though,
okay.
Okay, well, all I know are
and it's a big cartoon. It's probably the biggest cartoon of
It's
that.
not Toys R Us, because in the 90s.
Toys R Us is a store.
Yeah,
Not that. Not that.
High five! She got real excited. It's not Toys R Us. Yes, it's not Toys R Us.
You are correct. It is
Correct.
not Toys R Us.
It's not a store either. So boom. It's not even that.
You were so close, though.
I think an
You had
animated
some
movie-
letters.
Toy Story was in the 90s.
95. One day you will
Yeah.
know this.
An animated movie in '88.
88. Well, 87.
Huge.
Jim
Was
and the
it
hologram.
Ferngully?
No, that's a
No.
TV show. This
I
is a
thought
movie.
they made a movie.
This is a theatrical movie.
PJ Sparkles. I'm just going through the movies that I like.
Power
Have you
Rangers.
seen PJ Sparkles? Because
Power
we still
Rangers
have
later.
it.
Powers live.
Okay.
Also live.
Is it action figure?
Had a top 40
I know.
hit song.
That doesn't help me, Scotty.
I know. It does.
Oh,
We just talked about my song.
Oh, he's
I'm thinking. Wait a minute.
all right.
I'm going to get it for Caleb. Hush your face.
Transformers.
no.
Was it a boy movie or a girl movie?
Yeah,
That's a good question.
important.
There were air quotes for the
Right,
people
yeah,
not
yeah.
watching. Okay.
I will say neither
Okay.
Okay.
has a
Okay.
male protagonist.
Okay.
Okay.
It is
It's
a
animated.
Jewish allegory.
Oh, the
Motherfucker.
mouse movie.
Yes.
Now
Oh.
Detective.
No,
Fievel. It's a
American Tail.
Fievel
An
was
American
it?
Tale.
An
Yeah.
American Tale. It's
That's a fantastic movie.
It's a great movie.
Wonderful. I love it.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
But I was like, I
I
had
don't
this
remember the song.
somewhere
Somewhere
out there.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I do. Somewhere. out
Right.
there.
Yeah. But specifically, like the credits one is the one that like was like nominated.
I don't think my kids have seen any of those movies.
Oh man,
I remember Fievel Goes West.
If I was
too.
one of else is good too. It's good.
The Mouse
I like
Detectives are
it.
good.
It
I-
is a little
I-
Jewish mouse. She's so cute.
It's
Fievel Goes West is where it kind of jumps the shark.
it's the second one. It can't jump the shark on the second one.
Come on
The
now.
third one is like I haven't
Don't-
seen it, but I was like, there's enough.
Don't
like,
make me throw my shoe at you,
like-
Caleb.
Do it.
Five Goes West has Jimmy Stewart as a dog, which is great, and I like Don DeLuise's cat.
Yeah,
also
Don
goes west.
DeLuise is
It's
fun.
funny. It's
It's a good movie.
It's fun. It's not as good as the first one, but nothing
I
is.
remember
Yeah.
The first
those
one's a
movies.
masterpiece. It is literally a masterpiece.
I
Never watched
remember
it
those
again.
movies, and they were
Yeah,
great.
show the kids if they've not seen them. They need to see both of them.
They
They're
may have.
I
I
don't
don't
Those
know
are
for
great.
sure.
The Rescuers are great.
The
The
Rescuers
Rescuers are wonderful.
Well, the Rescuers Down Under is better.
I agree. I agree.
This is getting intense right now.
agree.
Yeah, because the
I don't
first
know about that Australian stuff.
because the first one is good, but like the
I
second,
just
it's
wanna
also
listen to it.
boring compared to the second one.
Your face is boring.
Well, it's also during Disney's Dark Ages. So
Yeah.
it's one of the Dark Ages films. So
Disney
It's because
goes-
everybody was getting their movies for a
yeah.
penny
I also
and
think
then
the
doing it
yeah.
again.
yeah.
So they were like, dark movies
Dark
for
Age.
everyone.
But I like a lot
I
of
did
Dark
that
Ages
with
Disney
tapes,
movies,
like the cassettes. We
Yeah.
didn't do it with movies.
So I didn't even know that was a possibility.
I probably still owe Columbia House. I don't.
We probably all do.
Yeah, we probably all.
I
owe
probably do
Columbia
because my
House.
dad probably used my name. He was like, get another child. Let's just keep it
I
going.
swear to God, I mean, I honestly think that in the grand scheme of things, I think everybody on the planet owes Columbia House because I know I didn't pay for all my shit.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
I totally did on purpose.
like
I purposely did not
That's
pay
probably-
for my Columbia
that-
House.
I mean, it's probably why it doesn't really exist. And
it's. I'm
Like-
probably not going to get in heaven because that's going to be the thing that keeps me out of heaven.
If
I
it's
get,
like the
I'll
Columbia
I'll meet
House.
St. Peter, and St. Peter's like,
You'd be
God,
you
you're
know
so
the
close.
words Columbia House?
But remember
But you
that-
owe Columbia
You owe
House.
Columbia House, yeah. You had to get that Pearl Jam CD, didn't you? Yep. Sorry.
You have to pay your Columbia House tab to get into heaven.
Yeah.
That's it.
But unfortunately, there's no money here, so I don't know what you're going to do.
yeah.
Do you want me to clean the dishes? I can wash dishes.
I'm like, you take crypto?
That's hilarious.
Stephanie be like, there's a better party going downstairs anyway.
Yes,
Bye.
that's
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't like it. I like it warm. We're good.
You'd go down there and the wine's all bad and just,
Yep.
Sam, I'm going.
Nothing but country music.
The wine will be warm down there, so it'll be good.
I'm going to Valhalla. Thank you very much.
Valhalla.
So
you
it'll
go
be
to
fine.
Stovacor.
Probably. Actually, Stovacor would also not be bad. I'll go to either Valhalla
Klingon
or
heaven.
Stovacor.
I know what it was.
Either way, I'm gonna drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Valhalla or
Right, Stovacor both
Stovacor,
have
I'll be drinking.
Lots of alcoholics.
A lot of drinking, a lot of fighting.
A lot
I-
of drinking, a lot of fighting. And
I-
all for honor, glory and honor.
I'm gonna be turned into a tree so I can be Grandmother Willow,
Oh, nice.
Oh,
so
that's
that I
nice.
can
Okay.
like make a face.
Can I
and
come
wake
pee
up
on
and
you?
be like, no.
That's weird.
I pee on trees sometimes.
That's weird.
Don't you ever camp?
No.
It's like when you go camp
Yeah.
and you squat, you pee on
I just
a
need
tree.
you to know I'm gonna be a Grandmother Willow. So if you pee on me, I'm gonna
Wait.
with my branches.
So do you pee on a tree when your house is?
I have before, but that's usually what I'm drinking.
I don't know what a grandmother willow is,
Like-
but okay.
It's for Pocahontas, and then but it's a
Yeah.
weeping willow, so
Pocahontas?
it's a thin branches.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be able to go whoosh,
I've
like
never
a
seen
towel.
Pocahontas, believe it or not.
Pocahontas is
Uh,
hard for me because it's one of my favorite movies, but I can't watch it because of.
How do you feel about
I'm
Pocahontas?
curious. Yeah,
It was
I'm
a
waiting to
favorite
hear
movie
Scotty's
when I was
thoughts.
a kid, but I know how awful it is as an adult. But it
Yeah.
still was my favorite movie as a kid, like one of them.
How was Pocahontas?
All right. So
First of all,
Pocahontas is what I would like to call problematic.
it's very yes.
However,
That's why I haven't watched it again.
if it allows children to get a glimpse at Native Americans and kind of get them interested in Americans, I'm all for it. The music in it's great.
Music is
There's
pretty.
there's a couple songs
The
that we can do
Hummingbird?
without.
right, but
The hummingbird and her pet Rocco.
but so
Rocco is it
I'm-
Rocco?
But I have a
Rocco.
You mean Disney got it wrong, Scotty?
no. Disney always gets it.
You know,
They Disneyfied
you mean
They
to tell me
did.
Mel Gibson wasn't in a relationship with Pocahontas?
He might have been. She also was like 12.
Yeah, she was 12.
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
time. But that's what they don't tell you.
You can't tell when you watch it because she looks like an adult.
right.
So
Even though I think
As a
even
kid,
I
it
think
was
even
great.
in the Disney film she's still like 16.
Well, I
well,
think
at 16, you're an adult and you can go marry whatever
I
man you want, land or sea.
think this is a subject that's been discussed, though, that several of the Disney princesses were basically children.
Yeah.
when they were
We keep
when
saying
they
In the
were
original
married,
stories, yeah.
like
But
when they were
legit, they
married
were
off,
children.
that they were literally
Like Snow
children.
White.
In fairness, if we all step back and look at when these films were made and based off of things that were written a long time ago, people used to get married and have kids when they were super young because that's all they did. Is like they had kids and then they worked and they lived their lives
And then they died.
we kind of evolved more and we were
As
like,
soon as-
hey, we can get an education. We don't have to just be in a kitchen barefoot all the time with our lives.
We also live longer
You
now.
can't sell me for a goat to some man. That's what I'm saying. I will get my own goat, live my own life.
Well, if certain people have their way, and
Scotty, do you need a goat? Is that what's happening right now? I
want
a goat.
after this day, I might need a goat.
I'm gonna get you a goat. You can make your own milk and cheese. It's gonna be great.
Ooh, goat cheese.
Gotta
These are
milk
these
it.
days that you wish you had not quit drinking.
Almost. I do remember seeing Pocahontas in the theaters. I know where I saw it. I know why I saw it.
Why'd you see it?
Because it's Native
Because it was in the
American.
theaters.
It-
Because it was a movie.
No,
About Native Americans.
I saw it as a protest.
Oh.
Okay.
So you went and
Or-
saw it to protest?
Kinda.
You're
I
amazing.
was,
You paid Disney protesting their movie.
I wasn't protesting their movie. I was
Oh.
protesting something else. I was actually dealing with my own personal sadness.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's more what it was.
How old were you?
So that was 95.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
Just out of high
17. 17.
You were
So-
17.
17.
He was going to say
17.
16 and change it.
No, no,
17.
He was
No.
going to say 7.
No, I was gonna say 18, but I think it comes out before.
You are 17,
It is.
going on 18.
Right.
I can confirm. I can confirm it's 95 because my parents tell me they saw it in a drive-through, or
drive-in.
drive-in,
Drive-in.
And-
Was that McDonald's?
Yeah,
I need.
They
I
saw
need
it.
chicken
in their
nuggies
car.
and
they saw,
Pocahontas.
so they saw it in a drive-in, and I was a
way
baby, and it
ever.
was also apparently my first movie because I was a baby in the back while
He's
they
a
watched
baby,
it.
not to disclose his age.
I have only seen one film in a drive-in movie.
Not seen drive-in.
And I can tell you what it was. And
Debbie Does Dallas.
no, I wonder if you can guess the year.
You're going
Based.
to tell him the movie? Or
I'm
he
going
has
to tell
guess
him the
year
movie.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got to guess the year.
All right.
Okay.
What's the movie?
Sinbad and is it the Seven Ragged Tiger?
Or the Harry Howes?
Harry.
That's Sinbad and the Seven Ragged Tigers, or something like that. Which Sinbad movie was that? No, Sinbad.
Sinbad in the Eye of the Tiger?
Maybe. It was like
Scotty got sassy.
don't
about
don't tell them what year.
Yeah, I see the year. I'm not
Sorry.
going to say. With Patrick Wayne.
Can I ask questions?
that. Is Sinbad
Hold on,
a
yeah.
basketball player?
So-
Yes, that's the one.
All right, so it's not a '60s movie that she saw in the '70s.
It is not a 60s.
No,
movie.
it's not a
So
60s.
all right, so because
But yes, that's the one. It's very claymation.
78.
Very close.
Close.
So what was it?
77.
77. All
It
right.
was very much like Clash of the Tigers.
Yeah.
I was
Like
going to
the
guess
same kind of thing.
99, so I would have been off.
By a lot.
I was young.
Do you want to hear about the only drive-in movie I saw?
I've never seen a drive-in movie, so I'm jealous.
Well, I was going to say trick
don't-
question. I've seen none.
I don't get.
So,
I don't get
boom.
to. I don't
We don't
get
have
to.
that.
I don't get to remember the drive-in movie I saw. I was a
Don't
baby.
brag about
Yeah.
being able to see it and then not have to remember it, okay?
This is kind of stuff my parents took me to, so I had really great parents because
Yeah.
we watched cool movies.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
my
really,
parents-
that was actually
My dad
cool
had the
for
Weather
its
Channel
time.
on all the time because he's been an old man his whole life.
Well, my parents were great. They rarely restricted me to see anything, except at weird times and for just weird reasons. But let me hold that because I got to tell you, like, I didn't finish my Pocahontas story.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
We're going back
We're
to Pocahontas.
sorry.
I'm so glad you can keep us on track.
So,
We
because
can't.
I think about the 5 or 6 people who actually listen to the show or watch it, and they're like, "Well, he didn't finish the story. I don't want to finish the
They're
story."
going to get
Please
done. They're
do,
going to be like,
'cause
he
I-
was saying something
I'm
about
sorry.
Pocahontas.
So, Pearl Jam
Okay.
was coming to New Orleans that year, and so I had gotten tickets. Josh had gotten tickets. We were going to New Orleans to see Pearl Jam.
You were 17.
Yeah, 17. We got tickets.
Going
'cause-
on 18.
Yeah, going on 18. And they canceled because they got in a fight with Ticketmaster
Oh God.
that year.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't know Ticketmaster.
Oh
was
yeah.
long.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they have.
Yeah. They went to Congress and everything. So the concert got delayed a year. So the day we were supposed to see the concert, Josh and I went and saw Pocahontas. That was our Pocahontas Pearl Jam pity party.
Okay.
That's adorable.
I remember it. Seriously.
That's
We had a
adorable.
Pocahontas
Yeah.
Pearl Jam pity party.
So you were the only 2 teenage boys in a Pocahontas movie, weren't you? You weirdo.
Yes.
With a whole bunch of little children.
Okay. First of all, there were no other little children. It's pretty much me and Josh in it. But yeah, you're kind of right.
I want to point out, didn't he have a mullet at that age?
Yes, he did.
Oh my. Oh, mullets.
No,
Oh, the
no,
mullets
no,
and stuff.
no. He did not have a mullet. He had what we like to call the frullet.
He tried to grow his hair out,
Right.
but it just froze on top,
Top
and then it gets long.
Right. So
Yeah.
it was
So he
like
had that.
He had like Jew hair up the front and like party mullet in the back, and so the frullet is what we call it. I mean, he was very Jewish at the front.
And he
Nice.
went with Scotty to see Pocahontas at 17.
He was 16, I think, or 15. I think I drove. Yeah,
He was
he
16.
took a
going
younger
on
boy
17.
to go see
We were
Pocahontas.
both underage. It was totally legal. I mean, we just made out a little bit.
Did you
I
get a
don't
large
even-
popcorn?
Wow. It's crazy.
I've seen a lot of movies with that man, and
He was a boy. He was a child.
so was I.
You guys were like, we can't go to New Orleans as children to watch this concert.
see, we weren't going to go alone to New Orleans because his dad was going to take us.
That
So-
sounds about right. Marcus would do that.
Marcus, like I think Gabe went and Amy went, and like it was a whole big deal. That's how we
His
saw the
whole
Ramones.
family
We
grew
saw
up
it
that
next
way.
year, the following year. We saw them when the Ramones opened up. I almost died. It was great.
Oh my gosh, what's happening right now?
I took the girl I lost my virginity to that show. I took my buddy
All
Everett
right,
went with us. I think our
Nice.
friend Daniel went. Daniel
They
Briers
went
went.
like a whole group of
like a
people.
whole group of
Did
we
he
Yeah.
rent a bus to take
No,
us?
he took the van. They had like a van, and then I drove my car,
Okay.
and so we both went. They went. So we
Nice.
saw it a year later, so I was
Right.
18 by then. One time I saw it, but
They grew up that way, though. They went and saw
Nice.
concerts constantly as a whole family.
which segues to what we did yesterday.
Oh my God. That was entertaining.
So some of you may know that I own a toy store.
Scotty owns a toy store.
Yeah.
It's got
In
his
case-
face on
in
it.
case you didn't know.
Scotty's Toy Shop, in case you didn't know the name.
I haven't mentioned it in a while. Some people may have
Scotty's
forgotten.
Toy Shop.
He owns a toy store.
Also, like,
But
you
his
never
face.
know when new people are watching.
Right, new people may be watching. Right.
Do you need a toy? Do you need another toy?
So my hometown has a event every year called Christmas Fest, and it's like the biggest thing that they have. And they have a bunch of vendors, and it's all around our courthouse square, which is kind of in the middle of town. Or,
It's an annoying square. No one knows how to stay in their lanes.
That's true. It is an annoying square. No
You
one
just assume everyone's coming over
and
Yeah.
the town is cursed
because of the square, probably.
yes, but we'll talk about that later. If you want to know, we'll tell the story in a little bit.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
But we'll get to the curse part of the story. But being a good citizen of my hometown, I figured I would participate in Christmas Fest. So I paid for a booth to let people know, hey, we have a toy store. I brought some toys to sell, and so expecting it to be a busy day, I invited Steph to come help me out, who graciously came all the way early in the morning.
Yeah, early in the morning I came. My second time ever to Bay Minette.
Yeah,
Um,
I've been there more than I would have liked to have been.
I'm there all the time.
And so I mean, we.
Use your words. You got
I'm
this.
just trying to spit out what I need to spit out first. There was just so much.
yes, there's so much.
People are different in Bay Minette.
People are so different in Bay Minette that somebody suggested I look there to buy a house, and I was like, I'm not living in Bay Minette.
I like this. I'm trying not to be negative
No, and there's
at
nothing
all.
to
There's
no,
nothing to be negative.
No negative.
It's
There's-
just- so I'm just
it's-
trying to like.
It is. It is what I would describe as a town so sleepy in America, it's practically in a coma.
So and so
Isn't that fair?
That's okay. I'd allow it.
so at one point in the day, I mean, morning, it kind of picked up. We had a lot of foot traffic. The first.
Hold
one-
on, well, before we get to that, because there's a build.
There's
There's a build.
let's
There's a
build
build
up.
up.
Okay, go ahead.
So, I went to set up. We had known that the weather was going to be wet for part of the day, and so Drew let me borrow a tent, and so I went to go set up the tent the night before, and they told me where my booth area was, and said, "Oh, everything's numbered." It wasn't, and so.
It may not have been numbered on the ground, but they knew that.
Right, they knew where it was.
It's numbered, figured out.
And they didn't number the map, and they didn't tell anyone ahead of time where their spot was going to be because they want to make sure you checked in. And so that
You guys may not have seen, but he just did a really cool sassy eye roll.
Yeah, he did. He
Like
did.
it was a good eye roll,
Thank
like
you,
a
thank
teenage
you.
girl eye roll. So just so you know that was
I've
there.
been working on it. I've been working on it.
It was pretty like
So
awesome.
so clearly they have never run a convention.
So at this point, you're like, let me get my own clipboard and help you.
Right, I got
Yeah.
this. I know what to do here.
Got you.
Not that I'm volunteering. They can have this.
I would have.
Yes, you.
I
That's
keep
kinda,
a clipboard
that's
on
kinda-
hand
that's kinda
in
you.
case of that situation.
That's kind of you. So I came back the next morning with my logic of this. Someone will have set up a tent in one spot. I know where I'm supposed to be, and so I just don't know. They're like 10-foot spots, but I don't have a ruler or anything to measure,
Right.
so I don't want to be invasive in someone's spot. So I'll let someone set up first, and then that's where my spot is.
Okay.
Which happened. So we were beside. On one side of us was a face painting lady.
Oh, fun! Did you
Yeah.
get your face painted?
Almost.
Almost.
A part of this. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of the
That
build.
was going to happen, but
And then the other side was a church.
was Jesus.
Oh.
Oh, you guys were sandwiched between Jesus and fun.
Yes,
Yes.
Keep going, please.
And I would call them politely aggressive Jesus lovers.
yes.
It's Bay Minette. You didn't have to do that. But for those that
But they
don't know
weren't.
Bay Minette,
But they were very,
polite.
very polite. They were very nice people.
but they're also very
But they made
aggressive.
They were
sure
very-
to tell everybody about Jesus to walk by their tent.
Stephanie, were you
Or-
wearing something?
Or they would walk
alcohol-related?
around and hand out.
Is that part of the story?
No, I
Jesus
wish I
paraphernalia.
was. Oh my God, I
Showed
wish
up
I
in your
was.
Jaeger sweater and been like, "Sup? I live my best life."
And they wanted us, but we want, come to our church. I don't remember what the name of the church was, but it's, come to the church. When, that's your thing. That's fine. Not my thing. Whatever. They weren't pushy, but they were aggressive. I would say they were
Yeah.
very aggressive. And so it got to the point where it got weird and uncomfortable when you saw all, and I don't know if they were the only church there, because I think there was other church groups there. Had to be, right? Because of
had
the
to be.
sheer number of crosses that we saw.
So,
They were all their crosses. That's how aggressive they are.
By the time mid-morning hit, like a couple of hours into this thing, every person, especially children, every child that walked by was either holding a cross like this,
like a cloth,
out,
like a felt, like
a felt cross. They're holding it out like they're
like a bookmark, but it was like for Jesus.
Thank you for not taking me.
Like a weapon. They were either holding it out like a weapon, or they had one hanging around their neck, like a homemade.
So
cross
at first, the church had like peppermints, and they were handing out. And once they ran out of peppermints, they were handing out necklaces. They had like tons of cross necklaces that they were given to
they were sitting there making right there.
They brought them in with candy. Did they bring everything in a van?
No,
Did it have windows?
No, it was a truck. It was a truck. It's a truck.
But they were luring the children in with candy and then making them wear these crosses.
And like there was these two teenage boys who were excited to get their cross.
Oh, they were very excited.
They were straight up out of the woods kind of boys, and they're like roll
gosh.
tide and everything. And they were like, man, they're gonna catch some honeys with this Jesus
It's
cross.
like the belt buckle of Bay Minette.
Right.
Oh, they were like the kind that had their little plaid shirts all tucked in, and
Oh no,
Yeah,
you gotta untuck it,
and
buddy.
the hats and
the hats, and they were gonna. Yeah, it was like that.
But that wasn't the most disturbing thing of it. Like, first of all, there were so many crosses that I swear that, and I joked with Steph when she got here, welcome to Bay Minette, I think it's built on a hell mount.
Right.
I think it's built on a hell. I think there's vampires. There are so many crosses
Oh my
that
gosh.
they were like, we need to defend ourselves from the undead.
I really think that's what they're doing.
I think that's what they're doing.
Because
It's that show,
Buffy.
No.
Okay.
Midnight Mass, the more recent
Right.
Oh, that
show.
one was a great one.
Yeah.
Which is like,
It's
no
a
one
great
says it's vampires, but the whole time you're like, that's a vampire. They're like, it's a religious thing. We're
Oh,
all
it's totally a
religious.
vampire at the end. You know it's a
Oh
vampire.
no, I know, but they don't.
Right.
Bay
But-
Minette.
But like it's like they had like all the little kids had crosses. And it was just like so in case the undead comes at night, they can be like ward them off.
Question.
Yes.
No one offered me a cross.
With
I
them-
just want to say.
Because you're evil.
You were working in a toy shop. In fairness, were you wearing that sweater? So the kids walking around with the crosses.
Right.
Did you not ever want to go up and just like start like a lightsaber fight with them?
No.
Or a sword fight and just go up with your cross and be like, jing, shing, shing. Well, is that something that will get you in hell?
I would. If
How bad would that
let's
be?
go back to the.
no,
let's
no.
go back to the fact that no one offered me a cross.
Scotty,
so
did you get
I
a
was
cross?
not able
No, but
to
I did.
sword
No,
fight
but
with
I
my
did.
cross.
But I did get. I got a calendar magnet for my fridge,
Oh, I didn't get anything from the Jesus
and I
people.
got chapstick
Oh.
from the Jesus people.
They could read your aura.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Oh, he put in the Lord on his lips.
Yeah, you could put the Lord on your lips.
Put the Lord on your lips.
We just offended probably half of our listeners.
But that's
with
okay
this whole little
because
episode.
look, I was going to answer. No, you can't go to hell for having
Listen.
sword fights with the crosses. However, you can go to hell if you don't pay
But pay your
Columbia House.
Columbia House. You don't pay your
We've
Columbia
established that in
House.
this episode. These are rules you
Yeah.
have to follow.
See, I'm the kind of person that when I get uncomfortable, I make a lot of jokes. And if I was sitting right next to this church that was handing out crosses, I would have made the joke. Could I get one and then sword fight? And if I did, how bad is that? Like,
I wanted
How
to
much
say,
will I be punished
I
in this
literally
situation?
thought about saying, it's like, can I get one of those? And if for some reason, like I have like some skin irritation with it, can I hand it back to you?
you should just start slowly itching and be
Like,
like, I don't know what you made of this, but I'm allergic. I can't.
So the second thing we noticed
Oh,
was
add glitter throughout the day as the sun comes up.
Well, there was no sun, but yeah,
That's true.
that would
There
have been
was no sun.
great. That would-
that was a little bit. All right, the
When's
second
the next event in Bay Minette?
the second thing that we noticed was the sheer number of small children.
oh my God.
Like
Like 2 children to every adult.
oh, more than that. There was
At least.
right,
At
right.
least 2 children to every adult.
Like you could have an army of like 4-year-olds and under. I mean, that was the predominant person there.
Interesting.
Yeah, there was adults
Like-
and there were all these like preschool and infants,
Like,
lots of babies.
They could
lots of babies,
kill,
lots
all
of
the
strollers.
children could kill their adults and form an army.
Right, it could be Children of the Corn.
I was gonna say it's Children of the Corn.
Totally Children of the Corn.
Oh, Bay Minette's
Oh.
got a lot going on for it. We got lots of stories wrapped up into
Yeah.
one, and they're all horror.
And the way these children dress. One of the first small children of the morning came up, and when I say small, he was between the age of 6 and 8. I can't tell anymore because I'm of the age where I can't tell.
Okay.
But he's like that
Small.
between 6 and 8. and he had a shirt on that said "Kiss my ass."
I'm sorry.
Yes.
His shirt went from
said-
like Jesus to kiss my ass
Yeah.
real
Yes,
fast.
yes.
This child wore a T-shirt with his parents right there that said "Kiss my ass."
Did you go? Do you know what your shirt says? Can
no,
you
I
read it
didn't.
to me?
I was just like, I just looked at
I
Scotty
like your
and I'm
shirt
like,
so much, buddy. Where's your cross?
pretty much.
That was one of them.
Oh, that was one of them.
The other one that we saw, and Lord help this child.
I have a photo.
Yeah, but we can't.
I'm not
share
going
it.
to show it, but I'm going to show it to Justina.
Yeah, because we can't.
Justina,
We
we
can't,
can't
show
show it
it.
on
We-
things.
No one signed a release.
I'm
Yeah.
not, but I'm showing it
And
to
he's
Justina.
a child. I don't want to ruin
You
it. but-
snuck a picture of a kid.
Yeah, that's
that
kind
could
of.
get you in big trouble. Give me
Yeah.
careful with
I'm
that.
not showing it to anybody but you.
I will say. Oh, look.
Kind of sketchy.
We no. Here's what's sketchy. This is so. Last night, I also have this picture of this child, and
Not helping. Not helping the case
no
whatsoever.
and I had posted it on it. I had
glad I wasn't there. It's so bad.
I had posted it on.
It looks like a broken
Instagram,
arm too.
Wrote a full post
Yes,
and
it
almost
did.
hit send before the greater judgment. Going, you know, I don't want to shame this child. I shouldn't shame
Yeah,
a child.
probably. Yeah.
I shouldn't shame.
Can
a
we
child.
just put like one of those big smiley faces over his
If
face?
Josh
and
was
just
a
show
kid
the-
still,
No,
and
no.
his hair was out
No,
there,
Josh had like little kid Josh didn't have bad hair like that. Like teenage Josh did though.
I'm just saying.
Here's a
Okay,
different angle.
okay. To our audience, if you've ever seen the movie Joe Dirt,
Joe Dirt showed up. Little Joe Dirt.
like
his
Joe
mullet.
Dirt
His
style.
mullet was epic.
also probably between the ages of 8 and 10, like
Right,
young.
like,
And what made this even more special is he was a ginger.
Yeah.
So
I would like to point out he did not have a cross because it probably burned.
No.
I hear that about you.
He was a ginger with straight up Joe Dirt, like straight up Joe Dirt mullet action, like long mullet,
Like, it was
spiky,
glorious.
like spiky,
Like-
yeah, and
It was
like
so
cut
beautiful.
straight across.
And then
It's like the greatest mullet.
no. It was cut straight across, and then it was buzz cut under it.
oh,
with
yeah.
lightning.
Oh, he had
Like
lightning.
He had lightning,
buzz
he had lightning.
Yeah, the
cut
lightning.
and then long hair.
And then the long
it's,
hair.
It's epic. It's the it is. I
And-
know.
and he was a ginger.
Right, and I know we're picking on it, but we with love. It is the greatest haircut in Bay Minette.
if Bay Minette was a haircut,
It was exactly if Bay Minette was a haircut.
give that kid a cross.
It definitely sounds like
You know, if
this is
Beta
the
actually
kid
was a-
who got to pick his haircut.
All right, and if it is, God
I just
love
want
him.
to point out
He was wearing
he
a
has at
Roll
least
Tide
one
shirt
parent.
too.
One parent allowed that, at least one. If there's two people allowed that.
They
to
wouldn't
happen.
have. Two parents would
I
not
just
allow
want to
that.
point out that he was wearing a Roll Tide shirt.
It was
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
They're going to compete for the national championship. They're in the playoffs. Roll Tide.
my ex-husband's whole family's in Bay Minette, so
That's hilarious.
They're right. Yeah, they're practically my neighbors.
oh my gosh.
We saw.
That
So
town.
then there is like a trio of what I call the little street rats. The
Oh.
kids.
I like these kids too. These kids were clever.
So they were like, oh my god. So these were like legit little con artists.
Was it like Ed and Eddie Stupid or
No.
No. So what they had
They were clever.
done is they had a basket full of items that I don't know if they got from their house, they stole, or they bought from the Dollar Tree,
Or the combination of
or
the three.
combination of the three. But
we need this, figure it out.
No, they seriously had a basket of things that they were going to booth trying to sell their wares.
They were going to the booths to
trying to
sell
sell-
their stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, so they could make
fantastic.
So you had two boys. We had one. So we had the medium-sized boy who was, I guess, he was the one that would try to work people over, and then you had the younger boy that was trying to be the cute factor, and somebody had painted this most unfortunate.
Yeah. Kitty cat face on him.
So I will just say that the lady at the face painting booth
Did not do that.
Did
Did
not
not-
do this.
did
So
not.
somebody had taken like literally like some eyeliner pencil and did two cat ears right here on his forehead.
On his forehead?
Yeah. So he had two cat ears right here.
Were you wearing your Catterday headband?
Yes, I was.
She was.
Okay. Oh my
And-
gosh.
It is Catterday.
It's
Yeah.
Catterday. I had my Catterday headband on. So anyway, he had two little cat ears, and it was painted in with some sort of pink stuff, and I don't know what the pink stuff was because this was not.
I
face
could tell it was
paint.
pink.
I can tell you right now, this was not face paint on this
Lipstick?
child. Maybe, and then
Pepto Bismol.
with maybe, and maybe
Can you
with
paint with
and
it?
with the same eyeliner pencil or whatever, had some whiskers, like unfortunate whiskers, and that's all he had.
Whiskers and ears.
Yeah.
With Pepto.
Yeah.
Cool.
So he was trying to be cute, and he was the
Oh,
one
he's
that was
adorable.
trying to look at you, trying to be all cute. And then you had the brains of the organization, the older sister, who was wearing, I think, pajamas.
Okay.
Or a sweat tracksuit like she was in The Sopranos.
Yeah. Well, yes. It was, but it was Christmas themed, so
Right,
I
right.
couldn't tell if
Right.
it was a tracksuit or pajamas. It was one
Okay.
of those that could have been either.
But either way, we're being casual.
yes.
Yeah. And she
But
was in
she-
charge. She's definitely in charge
in
of the
charge,
operation.
and she was the brains of the organization.
In that
because
case, tracksuit might fit.
That's what I'm saying.
what was great about her is like she could tell like if they weren't selling things fast enough, she would come and say, "Okay, we got to go. We got to go to the next one over. We got to go."
You guys
See,
didn't do well
It's
enough. Let's
like-
go.
Right.
That's right. You're wasting time.
And
I
it's
wish
hard.
someone-
It's hard at our booth because we have toys, and
So
the
they
boys
wanna
want
come
the
look.
boys want to look at the toys, and the sister who's like,
So she just stands off and watches?
Yes,
Kinda.
she's
Like the parent that lets the
and
kid
she-
go get
right,
candy
and
and they're
she's,
like,
and she's what 11?
she's about 11.
She's 11.
Literally about 11.
Okay.
So she is a child herself. And
But she's the one, the brains, trying to let the younger boys and their cuteness
What
go
were they
pimp the
selling?
stuff.
like candy canes and
And-
I didn't-
selling?
yeah.
Yes, like candy canes and homemade ones, and I don't know, man. Like maybe something made with some Christmas bows. I don't
Like,
know.
do you want this wand? And you pull out yours, like, I have a wand. Would you like a candy cane? We have a candy cane.
But I mean, it was
In a second, I can
That's why I
eat it
said
down to
I
another
really
one.
think these kids like were just pulling stuff out of their house or stole it or like.
Interesting.
But anyway, they had it in a little basket, pimping their stuff. Then their grandmother came by.
Oh, gosh.
And the grandmother also stood back and let them try to do their work. Grandmother's underwear was hanging out of her jeans.
Poor lady. Oh, my gosh. Like, grandmother, like, how old grandmother? Like, we talking about, like, granny?
She was granny.
Yeah,
but
she's
she
like 60.
no, she had been older than that.
No,
Well, I
but
can't tell.
She wasn't that old. She was
Okay.
60.
Her jeans were rolling down, and she had the underwear that came to her belly button.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was fun.
So that was the first part of her day.
So
that
what'd
was
you
my
guys
first
buy?
day.
What'd you guys buy?
We didn't buy anything.
I didn't buy anything
Oh.
from them.
I'm there to make money, not
Like,
sell.
I don't have
buy
money.
stuff.
Do you
I'm-
want an action figure?
I'm smarter than the hood rats.
Okay. Be like, I will trade you one action figure for your whole basket. Go enjoy your life. Bye.
Yeah.
The sister come over and be like, beat it. You're not welcome here with your bowliness.
So I had aforementioned the weather.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
going to rain a little.
Yes.
And it rained a little.
A little
Yeah.
sprinkled.
It sprinkled, and so we were kind of outside behind the booth, kind of so people could come to us, and so we kind of moved under the tent for a little while, and then
It wasn't bad.
no, and for a while I thought that we were going to be in the clear, like at least
And we
to
were
the-
doing pretty decent business.
decent.
good.
Yeah, it was. It would have been
That's
a pretty good
good.
show. And then about 11
oh, no.
o'clock, the sky decided to fall. It just
Yes.
fell out.
Oh,
And the
no.
winds came.
So we're trying.
So good luck with the tent, right?
Right,
Yeah.
and so we're trying to cover and move things, and then the tent is missing a section in the back, and so the wind would pick it up and would kick the stand off the sandbag, and so start
no.
flying.
Right.
So we decided to finally lower the tent
So that wouldn't catch the wind.
Yeah.
so it
Okay.
would catch
Yeah.
the wind. So we lowered the tent so it wouldn't catch the wind. However, here was the fatal flaw.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
In this whole story is that it was so much rain that the tent didn't roll it off; it collected it,
Oh, no.
and then it just
Collapsed.
spilled everywhere,
It also
ruined
collapsed
tons of toys.
on me.
Just all,
Like literally,
Literally
I
collapsed
was
on-
trying to bring toys in,
and just-
and the tent collapsed.
we
on
were
me.
flooded.
Yes.
Jeez
We were
Louise.
soaked head to toe, and so stuff got ruined. But it's look,
I had to drive home to Mobile soaking wet.
yeah.
No, see, I would have taken my clothes off. Mind your business. Mind your business. Karen?
Right.
Eyes in your own lane, Karen.
Well, see, I knew you wouldn't have done good for this
No,
anyway because you hate rain.
I don't mind it if I'm like in it and then I can immediately change.
Right,
Like
yeah.
if I
Oh,
have
there
to do
is no
something-
changing
There's
of
nothing
clothes.
The whole time you were talking, you said it sprinkled a little bit. I was like, oh my gosh, if it's about to pour on them, I would have. You guys don't understand. I cannot.
I may actually,
It was bad.
I may
I
actually
cannot.
get in trouble with Christmas Fest and not be able to vend anymore because we left early.
A lot of people left.
You're
early.
right.
We were
Yeah.
not the only
The only ones
So many people.
What was
Okay,
I mean-
pouring down
that's what I'm
rain?
saying. It's
Yeah.
like
And all my merchandise was soaked. I can't sell it anyway.
everyone
Yeah.
on our side of the street left.
Yeah, we we stuck it out.
Were
we
you
were
guys
like,
on the worst side?
No,
Or
I think. But
you guys are like one person left. They're like, oh, thank God.
well, now people's
Get in the car.
Literally, people. The way it rained, people's merchandise was ruined.
yeah,
it was
just,
being
yeah.
ruined.
yeah. They've just
You couldn't.
it was so
protect
hard,
it.
so fast. There's just nothing you could do.
And
so I
even-
kind of gave up on it. I was like,
yeah.
And even if it had quit raining, people's stuff was soaked.
Yeah. So it became like nobody could sell anything.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And so that means in January, we're going to do a live QVC style sale on Facebook of all loose figures that I now have because I had to take them out of the packages because the packaging got ruined.
This will be non-played with loose figures.
Yeah.
So but and complete newer stuff. But
We'll reference this video.
It'll be great.
Like,
So that's
it's
why
fine. They're super clean.
because my mom was like, "You're handling this really well." I was like, "Well, I lost."
can you do?
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do? It's a
Yeah.
thing.
I
And
mean,
so
because you can still sell the toys, they just won't be in the box.
right, they just won't be
I
in the
did
box.
get my foot-long corn dog though.
They had footlong corn dogs there. Or is this an innuendo for something? You find you a good Southern boy? What's happening right now?
well,
Not
they were,
Babe Minette,
How
man.
was that Babe
They were too much
Minette
Jesus
mullet?
loving.
No, no.
He did not have a Jesus sword, did he?
No. That's hilarious.
Did the church people stay?
No.
No, they booked it. We all booked it.
Well, everybody by us, but even the face painting lady, and she tried to hold out as long as we did.
She was doing really good too. She had a line. She was
Yeah.
like, and she had to turn people away because the weather got so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because who's going to want to get their face painted just for the rain to immediately?
Oh, morons! They would if she was still, they would have came up. They would have. There was a whole line. And
Because
then,
like as soon as you get it painted, the rain.
And
they
I
don't
had
care.
And you asked about me getting my face painted. I had a plan. There was supposed to be this parade, and my plan was when the parade
would get
happens,
it painted.
all the kids were going to go watch the parade, and I was going to be able to get my face painted.
hopefully-
What were you
Yeah.
going to
Because
get it painted as? Is it a cat?
No,
Because you could have
no.
put ears on your forehead.
We could have, but I don't know. She had some really good choices.
Oh,
I had
man.
not decided yet. See, that was just it. I was just excited about getting my face painted.
I love getting my face painted. It's so much fun.
I know it.
You'd be another person.
I mean, and
Become
I'm the one
another
always doing the
person.
face painting and
Become
makeup. I
another
never get to
person.
have.
Caleb, are you a face paint guy?
Not for a long time.
You
I
was a
sounds
kid-
like, was that a problem before in your younger years?
Did you have
It's
to
been
give
a
up the
long
habit?
time
The
since
face
I've
paint
touched
habit?
that.
He's like, I need just a little bit. Just a little
What
bit,
was
just a
your
little bit.
favorite?
That's gonna be a half cat. Roll Tide on the front is all I need.
There were some good ones though. There were some. really
Yeah.
good-
She was very
She
talented.
was really good.
She's very talented.
She did a good job. I was a little.
Scotty,
little
are you a
salty,
face painting guy?
No.
Have you ever had it painted?
Yes.
What was your favorite?
I can't remember.
Were you Batman?
No.
You look like you would have been Batman.
No, I'm not a DC guy, so I don't like Batman.
Bat-
Were you an animal?
I don't remember.
Were you a spider?
I don't remember.
I was a tiger one time, and it was really good. I had my whole face done, and it looked just like a
Oh.
tiger. Almost like, like the professional looking cats makeup, like in the
Part
show
of
cat, but it
part
was
of
good.
me wants
Tiger.
us all to paint our faces one day.
We should.
Everybody paint somebody else's face.
Okay.
Okay,
I got you.
Two things. Two things with this scenario.
No, I'm excited.
got all the
Throw
stuff.
it down. Throw it down.
Two-
She's got the stuff.
two-
What you got?
well, you
Okay.
said everybody paints
Somebody
else.
else's face.
right.
Which means-
Everybody paints.
So-
You just draw
names.
it. You just draw names.
All right, good
But-
luck
but-
with whoever gets me.
Here's two things that ready?
Colorblind.
Well, three things.
I am picking the brightest neon colors for you, buddy.
All right, so colorblind, not artistic,
I don't care.
arthritis.
First of all, figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out.
Scotty.
It's all brown, Scotty.
Scotty's victim's gonna look good.
Brown and gray. You got this, buddy. It's brown
I'll
and
be
gray.
like, what you want? You want a Power Ranger? No problem. I don't know what kids like nowadays.
I'm saying to our own.
you want to be
faces.
Elsa?
Like you would do one of
You
our
could do one of
faces.
us. We all like.
We would all do each other's.
I know. I'm just.
I'm not bringing in a child.
No.
Tommy, bring me a kid from the arcade.
Bring in the kids.
I want
Sit
Joe
down,
Dirt.
son. Turn on the clippers. Bzzz, we got you.
So that was our adventures in Bay Minette.
Bay Minette was
The Hellmouth.
awesome.
Gosh.
The Hellmouth.
The cursed little town.
I was, oh God.
Best
My
time
feet,
of
my
day.
shoes are still wet. by
Oh,
the way.
yeah, I'm just-
I drove
You didn't wear
45
rain
minutes
shoes?
home. No, I drove 45 minutes home in wet tennis shoes.
Why didn't you wear rain shoes? Don't you have rain clothes and shoes? You even said the day before, like,
Give me back my Pop Rocks.
unless it's canceled because the weather's supposed to be bad.
Yes,
and you wore tennis
Yeah.
shoes.
It does. I do have rain shoes.
I know. I don't have rain shoes, and I
You
would've
should have
worn-
rain.
I know. It's
I
just the
have
big
rain
irony
boots.
Is I won't bring myself
Okay.
to pay for them.
So let me tell you why. Because it was hot that day. Like
Yeah,
it was
yesterday was
so
hot.
warm.
I don't care.
And I did not want to wear my rain boots. Are hot. They don't breathe.
Anytime
They're
I
like-
know it's going to rain and I have to be outside, I always pick my shoes based on that. And no, I don't have rain boots because they're never on sale. And I
I'm
have a
sorry, I
hard time
didn't
spending
have
like
any flippers.
$40
I
on
should've
myself.
worn
So I always
flippers.
look at them and I'm like, I can't fathom it. And they're never on sale. So
What's
I
your shoe size?
8. Thank you.
Oh, that's
Please and
what
thank
I
you.
wear.
Hey,
I don't have a rain jacket and I don't
Oh,
have
that's
rain
right. I've
shoes.
worn your shoes before.
I struggle hardcore.
Wait a minute.
When it rains,
I
make
own
it work.
3 rain jackets.
I have no
Do you
rain
know where you
jackets
live,
and no
ma'am?
rain boots.
Do
I
you-
know. It's a super struggle. I just said it like 5 times. I keep pointing at Derby wife over there.
So we're gonna
You live in
gonna raise some money to get her some rain boots.
and
I need
a
a
rain
fund.
jacket.
Galoshes.
If you guys will help fund the rain
We'll do a Kickstarter.
initiative,
There you go.
I'll help
GoFundMe.
you.
GoFundMe.
I'll let you help design the
you
shoes that I
go.
wear. I like polka dots. Just
I would also like to do a Kickstarter for my tattoo.
GoFundMe. Kickstarters you have to
We
give
are
Oh, that's
in.
right.
We'll give them
that's
something
right.
back.
Okay, go
We'll
for
figure it out.
I would like to
I've seen
Kickstarter a tattoo
GoFundMes for-
that's a
for
board
stupider
game on
stuff.
my body so that people can
play it.
play it. Yeah, like checkers. I need a checkerboard. Just get the pieces, put it on my shoulder.
That's weird.
You're a weirdo.
The weird.
I'm
Weirdo.
feeling
Yeah.
a weird way today, guys.
Yeah, a little bit. A little
I'm
bit.
feeling a little spunky.
It's
not even like
which is
drugs or
great.
alcohol. I
Which
mean, I
is
had
great.
one glass of wine.
I'm
but
happy that you're spunky.
felt relaxed today. This is
Oh,
relaxed.
is it time to
just
torture
me.
us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the
Relaxed
quick
just
game
me.
real quick.
I got it,
Yep.
Scotty. I'm the game person. Game.
Look what I brought, people.
I didn't bring it because I'm not that person.
I did. Show our audience what I brought.
We are playing Bean Boozled Jelly
Okay.
Beans, the
There's a
Fiery
camera right
Five.
there.
Yeah,
Well,
let's-
I don't have a camera on me, so
Right
until
there.
you give me my own
Right there.
camera,
I'm
Yeah,
working
okay.
on it.
Go ahead and
let me get.
I would.
It was
but,
in the gutter.
but there's addiction problems in my family, and I can't get the camera right now.
there we go. Hey, there it is. Oh,
We're not sponsored by Bing Boozled because I'm.
yep.
That's it. I did that. I'm responsible for the Bean Boozled.
Yep.
The Fire Edition.
All
All right, there's even a spinner included.
right, so I want to clarify this, and I'm playing this game just in solidarity.
I need you to pipe on down over there, buddy.
Second of
All
all,
right.
I hate hot things.
So what I'm hearing is that we should, whatever we do, we can't get you on hot ones.
Absolutely not.
Look at this. I even have a serving tray.
Look at that.
Hang on.
I
There it is. Yep.
That's so cute.
I'm going to spin, and then I'm going to dish out the beans.
the bean.
The
Oh, the
beans.
spinner does not spin very well. Let me. Oh, nope.
Well, fix
Oh,
it.
God. You bought a broken spinner. I don't know what to tell you. All right, habanero it is.
Is that
Or do
yours?
you want to start at jalapeno and build up? Let's do that. We're just gonna go up and heat. I assume that's up because we've got jalapeno.
There's a chart.
sriracha.
There's a chart on the bottom.
No, there's a chart right here.
Yeah.
You're so smart. No, sriracha is first.
Yeah, sriracha's like less hot than.
Sir-
What color is sriracha?
It's very close. I am.
Oh,
So I'm gonna do my best.
I have done this podcast with you ladies for almost 2 years now, and I have never been fearful. I am afraid right now.
All right, we've got one for Caleb.
Oh,
Ladies in the audience, who's getting a bean?
Derby wife is out.
Derby was like, I don't play. No, I'm going to bring them around. You don't have to get up. You can relax.
Angela says she's going to have one.
Nope.
Also, real quick, back to Stephanie being soaking wet.
Oh, God. Let's get back to that for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass out
I
some
got
beans.
home. I changed clothes. I was getting settled to enjoy Red Dead Redemption
Like
2.
2 minutes later, he lived around the corner.
I do.
Yeah.
And I finally checked my phone, and like 7 minutes prior, she asked if she could come over and use the restroom, which I don't understand why she had to ask. You could just come. because we're family.
I will. Yeah.
And then she then texted. I texted her and she was like, "Too late." And then I posted a GIF of Ralph Wiggum from Simpsons pissing himself because I just giggled when she goes, "Too late."
What I meant was I was already on my way home.
Just pick one. I got one too many. I couldn't count. Math is hard. They're all the same color.
I don't know. That one looks a little darker.
Well, it's not. I'll
Okay.
take that one. Does it help?
No.
In fairness, they're red. Okay, they just look brown to you. Just put it in your mouth and eat it.
Eat the brown bean. That's fine.
All right, sriracha.
Sriracha.
Ready and go.
Go.
Down the hatch.
Oh, there's sriracha.
Yep.
I like hot stuff. I don't like sriracha. I don't like the flavor of it.
I like it on my Asian stuff. It's weird in just a bean.
It has some heat to it.
It's not that bad.
No.
I'm impressed
That
by
sounds
how
fine.
much heat it does have, though.
It's the back heat. It's got the throat heat.
They
Scotty's
get worse.
Scotty's already
That
got
is
his
the most
water.
mild.
Anybody else? We
That
good?
is a mild of them. Look at Scotty going. What?
Round 2. Fight.
Round 2. This,
Oh, there's more.
this is jalapeno
Jalapeno.
on a stick.
My mouth is on fire. I don't know if I can handle this.
We can stop anytime you need to.
No, I'm gonna.
Feel free to spit. We need a spit tray. We don't
No,
have a spit
no.
tray.
Nope.
I'm gonna need you to talk it up, good sir.
Spitting is for quitting.
Spitting is for quitting. That's what my husband tells me.
Swallow without chewing. Just get it on in there.
Definitely not a family show.
All right, guys. You ready?
No.
Jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
Do it.
It's got a good flavor.
It does. I like jalapenos.
I like jalapenos too. But it's kind of sweet, like a candied jalapeno.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Jesus.
The back of it was a bit.
It's always the back heat.
Yeah.
The back of it was
It's like,
Why would anyone do this?
Scotty's losing his voice. Stephanie.
I mean, y'all could have said no.
Well, I think
I ain't
two
no
of us
bitch.
did.
Caleb, how are you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
What flavor is this one? Cayenne. Oh, I like cayenne. Cayenne's good.
Yeah.
Listen to Scotty.
Do we need to get you a milkshake after this?
You are crying.
I don't want to do this.
Then don't do it.
Are those heat tears or sad tears or both?
Or fear.
Or both, yeah.
One's a little
Getting-
sadness and fear. The other one's just heat.
Getting some sweat.
Oh.
All right.
Okay,
You're
how
gonna
many
feel
more
it
to go?
coming out later too.
All right.
This will be halfway.
This is a halfway heat.
Ready?
No.
It's cayenne. It's
Scotty's
stuff I
not
put on
ready.
my pizza.
Oh.
I put.
Caleb. I didn't. Okay, I thought you ate already. I was like,
No.
calm it down, buddy.
I eat this on my pizzas all the time. The red pepper flakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Ready?
Cheers.
That one's not bad.
No, not bad at all.
Stuck my tooth and won't go away.
This is a habanero. Ooh,
Mhm.
that was spicier on the tongue though.
Habanero.
What did you do to me?
Do you need me to check the fridge for something for you?
I think there's
That got in my throat.
Yeah, that one's starting. There it goes.
I might. Can you check the fridge to see if there's a water?
There is.
How many?
I don't
need
know.
A little bit because it's in my throat.
Ow.
There's not a water.
Yeah, there.
No water? There's a beer.
Oh, no, it's in the door. In the door. Right there. That's water. This is habanero.
I'm done. I'm out. Halfway is about I can do. Woo.
Let me take a bit of my drink.
Hold on.
That last one nearly killed me. You don't want to keep going?
I had to get a sip. Okay. Oh, you need some water? Hold on.
Hey, babe, you want to do this too? Are you sure?
Jeremy wife is smart.
Yeah.
She's definitely the kind of person like, no, that sounds unpleasant to me.
Yeah.
I'm not. I like hot stuff. I'm not entirely sure I want to continue.
Well, it's because it's
'cause
less
it's
that it's hot. It's more that we're layering it.
Yeah, and it's concentrated heat. It's
That-
not like across a meal.
I am literally suffering.
That last one is sitting on me.
Yeah.
All right, are we doing it?
That's it.
Yep.
I'm going to bite off half of this.
Oh.
No, down the hatch. Ready? Go.
It tastes good.
Angela, how are you doing this? Oh, gee. Y'all are all monsters.
It's like, oh, I wanted you to struggle.
No, she eats spicy stuff.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
I don't want to do the
Carolina,
Carolina Reaper. I don't want to do the Carolina.
You started this monster, baby.
I'll do it.
All right, I'll do it. Bring it. But I'm also only eating half of it, like I did that.
There can
one.
only be one pussy in this show. That's me. So you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, it's starting to like stick to the back of my throat. All the heat.
Damn. Like, if I don't touch my tongue to anything, I'm fine. Hold on.
I'm trying to describe what Steph is doing. She's like bathing her tongue in water.
Okay. You ready?
Last one. Y'all ready?
All right.
Let's do it.
I would narrate this, but my mouth
Oh.
is on fire. Is that the Carolina Reaper?
Yep.
It
Hey.
was sweet at first.
It was.
It was sweet at
It's
first.
stuck in my teeth. This one's stuck in my teeth.
Yeah, it was stuck in my teeth. Nope, now it's gone.
It's still in my teeth.
I may have a heart attack now.
Why is it the hottest one got stuck in my teeth?
I don't know. That was a fun game.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
What
not
the
thank
is
you.
wrong with you? Just what is wrong?
Everything is wrong
I
with
feel
me.
like I've been maced in the face.
Actually, mace is pepper spray, right? The same thing?
Like my nose is watering, my eyes are watering, my mouth is on fire, and I only did 3 of them.
I need a cracker. Hold on.
I ate all of mine though.
You were rock star. You are the bean queen.
That doesn't need a catch on.
The bean queen. Get you a t-shirt.
I just got that.
I will take one of those.
Will it help? I don't know if it will help.
Red helps.
I guess that is technically bread. Ritz, the buttery of all crackers. Yeah, Caleb, poor Caleb. We're gonna kill our producer.
Sorry. Wow. My tongue is still on fire.
Mine's starting to burn more now than it was.
Who?
I blame the people who made that.
I blame you. You bought it. No. We can blame Kisa, who started this whole nightmare. Look what you have wrought.
It's Keisha's fault. Wow.
How much you want to bet she already bought this game? And then she's going to hear our episode and be like, shit. And then go take it back.
Oh, that was
Way
something.
better than this.
Yeah. Oh God.
This
Episode is brought to you by Liquid Death.
Liquid Death.
Wow.
Seriously, didn't know that was water. Oh,
Yeah.
it was like an energy drink.
Yeah.
Okay. Getting a little bit better now.
I would talk.
It made me eat gluten.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
I forget. Borderline. Yes.
Not diagnosed.
I like as she goes, you made me eat gluten. There's a gluten.
Made me better.
Oh, I can kind of feel my tongue again. So, I may have talked about this on
Okay.
said this on the show too, but the dumbest thing I've done. I have this habit of
Besides that,
but it's in the same vein. I have a habit of drinking disgusting alcohols when they're available as a challenge.
I have a habit of doing anything that I'm challenged to do,
as I say,
regardless of what
me
it
too,
is.
pretty much.
Yeah.
So I was at an Oscar party in West Virginia, and someone had the host had habanero wine,
Oh hell no!
and so the host had to get rid of it because
Peppers, man.
the
peppers.
host's sister kept giving him weird wines and expecting him to drink them throughout the year. So
Take him, Caleb.
so he wanted so he had to get rid of this wine. So he figured it'd be fun to have people shoot it at the party.
Well, shooting it and casually drinking it like a wine are different things.
Right. So
Yeah.
they were shooting it. I did not because I'm a moron.
Oh God, you sipped it?
No, I drank it. I like chugged it a lot.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
You're like, you need that gun? I got this. Like the Ron Swanson.
Right. I was like, oh, I'm a man. And then that
Yeah.
no, I'm not. I am not a man. I am not. No, I'm a little bitty kitty cat. That's what I was starting. I was terrible. Like, imagine
I'm gonna eat my Pop Rocks now.
wine, but lava and needles.
God.
Do you like wine anyway?
No.
I love wine.
And so these were like all the things I did not like. And like for an hour, it was like on my tongue. It just would not go away. And I pop rocking. Mm-hmm. But that's loud in the show. People are like, "What's with the quality?" I bet you when I run this through the filter, though, the filter will take it out.
Yep.
I'm so sad.
So I'll have to find that part of the clip and make sure that doesn't get taken out. So you're making me do extra work.
I'm sorry. It's so much fun.
I didn't get any because I'm not
Oh
loved.
my God, the Pop Rocks completely take the heat out, though. 100%.
Well, I didn't get any because I'm not loved. Caleb, did you
Here.
get some? What are we just chump change over here?
Would you like a Pop Rock?
All right. In defense,
Have some Pop.
Scotty was like, in defense, I got me and Stephanie
It
some. So
completely. It's cotton candy flavored.
right? That's the only reason why.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Do it.
Kayla, would you like some Pop Rocks?
Yeah.
You got to come. It's bizarre how it takes the heat out immediately, though, doesn't it? It's amazing how it takes the heat out.
I don't know the last time I had Pop Rocks.
Yeah, all right.
Seriously, I think I was a kid the last time I had these.
They sell them here at Gamers and Geeks.
But they're cotton candy flavors, Scotty.
Yep.
We'll put it in your mouth.
Wow, you're right.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, now I know that all I have to do is eat Pop Rocks after hot peppers, and I can totally do those challenges now.
It's not milk.
I'd like to test that theory on a future cult meeting.
I guess now we have to audition for hot ones.
For what?
Hot ones.
Oh, hot ones?
Yeah, you don't.
Hot ones.
I have not.
They have hot Pop Rocks?
No. So,
Was it
Hot
show?
Ones is a internet show
Oh, no.
where he interviews people and they have to eat hot wings throughout. And as the show goes on, they get progressively hotter.
Please do. I would love to be on that show.
My favorite episode though is Alton Brown.
Oh God.
When
on the show?
Yeah, Alton does it, and he's just critiquing and criticizing all the hot sauces because he's Alton, and so
Yeah, that did it. I'm good.
Isn't that weird? Okay.
Wow, that
It helped a lot.
did.
It felt like it was like little microorganisms that had to go to work to get rid of it. Like they were popping around. And
You're
like,
right.
Get it out,
Like
get it
my
out.
mouth still feels warm, but
Yeah.
the needle part is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pain is gone. It's supposed to. It's
I know.
carbonated.
Just give it a second.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
we may crack the code.
Yeah.
Patent that shit.
Love it. Love it. That was an interesting episode.
Pop rocks. It'll clear the heat.
Ooh, that's a good slogan for them.
I'm good at slogans.
There you go.
Randomly.
That-
They all have the same feel though. It's always like da 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 da.
Pop rocks.
Yeah.
Pops
Always.
the peppers right out of your mouth.
Pop the peppers.
Pimple poppers.
Yeah.
Thinking about that while thinking about something in your mouth is really gross. It's still really gross.
Oh, you were telling your story though about
I have forgotten all stories.
the drink that you had. The
Oh, your nasty
habanero wine.
habanero wine.
Oh, I
You
finished
chugged
it.
it.
Oh, did you?
What did you
That
do?
was
in
it?
your mouth for a while.
Yeah, it tastes like lava and needles.
Oh, that was it. Oh.
I had to drink a bunch of those like ice, like.
I'm gonna need the two
ice
of you
water.
to pay attention, please.
Oh, there is also the story about the Bay Minette hauntings and all that.
We're past
Well,
that.
yeah,
We're past that moment.
yeah.
For now.
We'll
Save it for
we'll have
next
to
time.
save it for next time. Yeah.
Is it connected to the kids with the crosses? 'Cause
No. Maybe that's just
If
a
it
curse
is,
town
we're
for,
not past
for
it.
Yeah.
I believe it's cursed for a reason.
I think so too. I think we have different reasons.
It was very interesting.
Well.
I should say stuff, and I
Yeah.
clearly don't.
Um,
I don't even know where I'm at in the show. I don't know.
Well,
like Stephanie, you've ruined me. I don't know.
well, if it helps, we're almost.
game.
Well, it's
we
so
talked
funny.
about
Yeah.
the weekend,
There was the one time where I almost killed you with my.
What is wrong with you?
With my,
Witch's brew.
with my punch. That was my
That's the wizard, the Return to Oz. episode.
Return to Oz punch, and
She's like, I got this in my cupboard.
and now the peppers. Now I have to. What am I going to top this with?
I'm going to talk. We're getting close. We're about 4 movies or so before we're done with this season.
Yep.
Okay, can we talk?
when does our season start and end?